Hey, what's going on, all you amazing people and fellow Fallout fans? Welcome back to another video. I am FreakEasy, and in this video, I want to talk about how the survival beta for Fallout 76 has some huge problems that I think can simply be fixed. Keep in mind, in this video, I am not hating or bashing Fallout 76 in any way, shape, or form. This video is constructive criticism at the very least, so just keep that in mind as you watch the video. So with that said, let's go ahead and get straight into it. The first problem I have noticed with the Fallout 76 survival beta is that the survival world is no place for low-level players. Low-level players stand no chance against higher-level players. I played for about 3 hours in total, which isn't much, and in that 3 hours, I only encountered one person near the vault entrance who made my start a bit of a bitch, to say the least. First, they were by, this little shack that I was by. They were a level 300, came out of nowhere with their owl mask, jumping all about like a cracked out crackhead, and blasted me with a radiation gun. Luckily, I hid in a bush, and we all know crackheads, their attention span is not that great, so he ran off into the distance like the goober that he was. Later on, this level 300 comes out of nowhere while I'm looting nearby again and just completely destroys me in every sense of the word. No fighting chance in any way, shape, or form. And this is a huge problem in the Fallout 76 survival beta, that low-level players stand no chance against high-level players. If you are someone who's level 5, 10, 20, 30, 40, you have no chance against the people who are in the hundreds in any way, shape, or form. Hell, if you're level 50, you would probably have no chance of surviving, the really, really high levels, and this is unfortunate. When I first heard about the Fallout 76 survival beta, or at least when I read the update thing a week ago, it said that the damage would be curbed and people would not be able to one-shot you. Now, this enemy didn't one-shot me in the beginning, but if you watch that footage over, he kills me fairly quickly. I think we could all agree. And I have no fighting chance in any way, shape, or form. I literally just left the vault. I have a melee weapon and a pistol with like 4 shots, which is obviously not going to do anything to that high of a level of a player. So how I think this can be fixed is the damage should curb based on levels. Let's say I'm a level 50 and I find a level 5, the damage should curb in favor of the level 5 guy. Now, keep in mind, I'm not saying that the level 50 should lose the stats off the armor, weapons, or anything like that. No perks should be affected, but the damage output that he should put out should be no greater than the damage output that the level 5 is putting out. Just because it would be way more balanced that way, way more fun that way, and the player who has the better skill is going to win, or hopefully will win. Low-level players might take advantage of throwables more, or they might take advantage of, explosives more than high-level players, or something like that. There's no reason that a level 50 should just be able to take out a level 5 in the snap of his finger, right? That is just way too quick, way too unfair, and way too unbalanced. It should work if you're level 50 and you see a level 5, the damage should curb. You should, that level 5 should have a chance, and I feel. The PvP is way too unbalanced, and if you're a low-level character, you stand no chance, and they need to change it to where low-level characters do stand a chance. If I exit the vault and there's a level 300 dude just standing right there, and I only have my fist and he has his pistol, the damage should curb in favor of the lower level person. Is it unfair to the higher level person? Absolutely not. The higher level person still has their armor, still has their weapons, they still have all their mutations, they still have everything with them, right? Just the amount of damage they could put out per second is not to the point where it's overkill. It's to the point where at least the lower level person has a chance, and I think many of you guys are understanding what I'm trying to say at this point. There needs to be a change in the damage output in the PvP. The lower level should at least have a chance against the higher level person. The lower level person shouldn't see somebody who's level 300 running towards them and be like, oh well shit, I guess this is where I die. The lower level person should be like, yeah, I'm ready for this fight, let's do this. there should be a chance there for that lower level person to fight the higher level person. There should be some type of, tension there. There should be, it should be balanced so both parties have fun, whatever the outcome, right? If one person dies, at least they could say it wasn't a bad fight or they completely wrecked somebody. It should be a balanced fight between both parties, in my opinion. And I think that would make a lot more people happy with the survival PvP. And I think that's something that needs to happen, is the survival PvP needs adjustment, and the damage needs to be curved in favor of the lower level players. Like I said, I'm not saying the higher level players, weapons, armor, and special stats don't do anything extra for them. They do, but at least the lower level would have a chance. And I think many of you understand what I'm trying to say. And obviously, the higher level person would still, none of this would affect any player versus enemy stuff or player versus environment stuff. They would still do the same normal amount of damage to a scorched, that they do normally. Just when it comes to PvP, it's toned down in favor of the lower level person. I think that would be really nice. The second problem I noticed with the Fallout 76 survival is the leaderboards. The leaderboard is something that is a little bit ridiculous in my opinion. I think the leaderboard is a nice touch. I think it's really cool, and I'm not saying to get rid of the leaderboard, but a feature that came with the leaderboard was the top 3 players' positions were revealed throughout the world, and that needs to go. That is very, very, very crappy, because you have to understand, the top 3 players work hard to get on the leaderboard, right? There's no reason that you should just give away their position, because then you have everybody and their grandmother trying to kill them, and it's very unfortunate, and it's really not fun at that point. I mean, I almost got on the leaderboard. I think I got to number like 4 or 5, and I only survived for 20 minutes throughout the world. So if I'm a level 2 who barely left the vault, who has survived for 20 minutes, and I'm about to get on the leaderboard, there's a huge issue there. It gives away your position. If you're a lower level player and you get on that leaderboard, you're pretty much screwed. And it just sucks that way. Like, there's no reason that your position should be given away in Fallout 76 if you're on the leaderboard. You should just stay on the leaderboard, and it should not affect you. I'm not saying that the leaderboard needs to go anywhere. All I'm saying is that the leaderboard should not give away the position of the players who are on the leaderboard anywhere on it, right? No top 3 positions given away. No, none of that. It doesn't make for more dynamic fighting. It just makes for, people just simply, hunting them down. And it's no fun that way, in my opinion. It's not really survival at that point. It's more like, a battle royale. And if I wanted to play a battle royale, I would go play one. And yeah, the Fallout 76 survival doesn't feel like survival. It feels more like a battle royale the way it is now. The higher level people win, and then you have, when your position's given away, when you're on top of the leaderboard, and that's really sucky because you worked hard to get on top of the leaderboard. I was a low-level player. I almost made it onto the leaderboard. It makes people's life a living hell. They can't focus on the game, and all they can focus on is PvP if you're on the leaderboard. So there's no reason that the leaderboard should give your position away, which is why I think the leaderboard needs to change. It should not give away your position if you're in the top 3, but it's okay if there is a leaderboard, in my opinion. But as long as it doesn't give your position away. And those are the 2 major problems that I've seen with the Fallout 76 beta. Huge problems that I think need to be addressed so all players could have fun and not just the super high level ones. Yeah, let me know you guys' questions, thoughts, comments, concerns in the comment section down below. Anyways, I love all of you. I hope to see you guys right back here in the next video. Sorry for the train going by in the background. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time. But until then, remember to stay freaky. And bye-bye, everybody.